Hi folks, Ron Porteous here. I'm working on a 1996 Honda XR100. And when the motor came to me, the whole thing was to replace the cam chain. The reason why was because the fella said he could hear it when the motor was running. So he gave me the motor. I took the top end off and found out the motor was on a bleeding edge of seizing. I mean, it got really, really hot. The piston was scored, the cylinder was scored. Fortunately, the head was saved. We didn't have to do any work on that. But in the process of trying to remove the piston from the connecting rod, we bent the connecting rod. Okay? So, in this book, this is a very good book, by the way. Excellent book. If you're going to work on any motor, make sure that you get the proper manual for it. It says that when you get to this point, replace the whole crankshaft. Don't try to get in here. This is an assembled product, and it's very technical on how to break this apart and put it back together. The problem with this 96 motor is this crank is no longer available as an assembly. All of the parts are available, but the crank as an assembly is not. So if you have the same problem I have and this has to be replaced, okay, you're going to come to a point where this plate has to come off. Now the book says remove the plate, but it doesn't say how. And after analyzing this and looking at it in several different ways, I've come to the conclusion that this plate cannot be reused. This plate has to be sacrificed, basically. So the reason why I'm saying that is when you get to this point, the same point that I'm at, trying to do this, okay, when you order the gaskets and the seals and everything else that you're going to replace, order that plate. Okay, it's only $5, and the shipping cost alone to my location is $13. So if you order this separate, you're going to pay an extra $13 or more, maybe a little less. I don't know where you're at, but save yourself some money. Order this the same time you order all the other parts. Okay, make yourself a shopping list. So right now I'm going to try to remove this plate. I don't know how we're going to get it off. Maybe with a slide hammer and a couple holes in this thing. We'll see.